Shoot my shot, perfect aim. 30 degree, that perfect flame. Ain't no sleep, that's the game. Oh, so southern, that's the slang. When they see me, that's the main. Chasing checks and fly like planes. Big old stick, I bought a cane. Flick my wrist and bought the ring. I'm so boss, we're not the same. Paid the cost and kept the change. Now I'm walking all the fire and I reside in the cloud. Grand wishes with these bitches. Taking pictures with the crowd and I'm out.
Yo, what up? Happy Friday. Peace and blessings. Hold on, let me get this right. There we go. What's good? I hope all is well with the people. I hope you enjoy your weekend. Don't rush it to go too fast. You know how that goes. Shout out to my poets, writers, content creators, all the in-betweens. In the meantime, in between time, you see the title. What's up? Indiana. They went without power for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Surprised nobody on social media really spoke about it outside of your commenters or TikTokers. My thoughts and prayers continuously go out to them. I got 2 clips I want to play for you, just in case you're not really familiar with it. You should know about this. How could you not? You know what I'm saying? But you know how it goes. They like this submerged certain material. They don't want you seeing everything, especially when it puts them in a negative light. So I digress. This is what I want to do, though. We'll play 2 clips for y'all. The first one was posted 11 hours ago from Dre Baby on TikTok. Then I'm going to play the update, and we're going to chop it up. Sound good? Cool.
In America. So we are now on day 18. 18 days of no power for some residents in Gary, Indiana, and some of Northwest Indiana. Even though NIPSCO said we were supposed to have full restoration in Gary, Indiana at minimum by this Tuesday that just passed. And here's your day 18. First thing first, I want to say, please find Janiyah McMichael. This is a young lady from Gary, Indiana that has been missing since August 11, 2024. And to the family, I'm so sorry that I'm only just bringing recognition to this, but don't worry. All right, now, as y'all know, yesterday, the biggest conversation was FEMA. If you need help filling out your FEMA, they are now setting up FEMA centers so that they can assist you with filling it out. You can fill it out there. You can also call and fill it out, y'all. They have a center today at 2291 North Main Street in Crown Point. Again, in Crown Point. Y'all don't go out there playing with them people. As y'all know, today is Friday, tomorrow is Saturday and Sunday, and tomorrow is Greater Gary Days. I know what we was thinking about calling it, but baby, them is now officially Greater Gary Days. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. We need to look at these days as something new, something greater, something like, please, y'all, if you can make it to the Greater Gary Days hosted at Roosevelt High School, please come, y'all. Entrepreneurs, bring your stuff. If you a caterer, bring your food, pass it out. I know, everybody is kind of hurting on money right now, but if you can, look at this as a time to get exposure for your business. If you're a content creator, get out there, say hey to the people, make content with anybody. If you want to make content with me, if you want to take a picture with me, please. Sometimes my face be looking crazy, but I'm telling y'all, I am so nice. This is literally what I'm doing this for. So please come out if you can. Let's have a good time, y'all. We ain't had no violence. It's literally a 2016 summer. And then on Sunday, we're going to end the weekend right for the kids. Local rapper S. Jones is throwing it's called a disaster birthday party. The disaster birthday party is a block party on 4th. It's going to be on 4th and Roosevelt, hosted by S. Jones. Bring all kids, entrepreneurs, If you can't show up to the greater days, come out to S. Jones stuff. Let's make content. Let's explore. Let's network. Y'all, this is going to be a great weekend. And lastly, I want to shed some light on Mr. Chris Berry. So I came across a live on Facebook by a gentleman named Chris Berry. He is a Gary native that has been here for a long time. He is a barber. He brought to my attention that Trump came to Gary, Indiana in the 1990s, early 1990s, and he looked at that motherfucker and saw gold, man. So much that Trump really started this whole Greater Gary thing. So what the fuck happened to the Greater Gary, Trump? And that's why I'm telling y'all, do not leave Gary, y'all, because literally soon as we leave, they gonna come in that bitch and turn it and flip that motherfucker. That's all they waiting for. Literally, they know Gary is a gold man. As Chris Berry said, we are one of the only cities that you can get to on land, air, and water. Do y'all know how valuable that shit is? I'm sorry for the profanity, y'all. I don't usually curse like this, but I'm passionate because what? They trying to get us out of our city because they know it's a gold man, y'all. And I ain't even started on the whole Great White Flight when all the people left Gary and went to Hammond and Cherville and Dyer. But as y'all know, we're going to end it off on a positive note. I am predicting that this weekend is going to be amazing for Gary. And I just know the newsstand's going to be out there, y'all. So come out there. I'm not accepting no slander from Mayor Melton. Leave him alone. And to the outside world, thank you so much for pouring into Gary, for shedding light on Gary. Please do not stop shedding light on us. I know y'all just looking at the storm and thinking like, okay, they just had to recover from after the storm. No, we are recovering from way before the storm. And we can get ahead, y'all. We can be the greater Gary that the whole freaking world knows that we are. Come on now, y'all. Amen. Good morning, America. So we are now on day.
Blessings to everybody out there. Congrats. I wish y'all all the best. I hope your events go amazingly. I hope the right adults intermingle, shake hands, build, and expand on everything that you historically have built out there. I hope that everything that's happened prior to this multiplies for the better. I hope and pray that this storm has humbled every resident. I hope it has changed your entire mindset on all that has befallen you. I love the positive energy. I think that is awesome that you still have resilience. You have a smile on your face. Your faith is still present. You ain't let this get you down in the dumps. I know there's a lot there that even I don't know about. One day, if you ever see this video and I get a chance to chop it up with you, I would love to do that, just to hear more about everything that has transpired between the storm now and afterwards. But I got questions. And I want you to see this next post that I'm going to bring up here. Matter of fact, in just a second, because to me personally, there's no excuse for this. None whatsoever. So I'm going to need somebody from out there to help me understand, how did we get here? First, I'm going to play the clip. Then we're going to chop it up. 2 weeks. Almost 3, technically. 18 days. That's a lot. How do you do that? Hold on. Let me play this for the people in the back.
Northwest Indiana's power is finally back on after thousands of customers spent up to 2 weeks in the dark. Now the response is facing calls for scrutiny on two fronts. Governor Braun wants the IURC to investigate NIPSCO's response. And separately, lawmakers are calling for an independent review and a legislative hearing to hear from customers who were impacted. One lawmaker is also pushing for NIPSCO customers to get a credit on their next bill.
Yeah, we are going to need more than a credit. I don't want to have to pay for no electricity for a year, 6 months. What the hell is a credit? You really playing in my face like that? A credit? So that's like supposed to be a coupon? Do I get to use it anytime I want? No. Absolutely not. 18 days. Darkness. Trying to figure out how you're going to cook food, keep food, because most of it is gone. Thawed out, spoiled. Can't eat none of it. Your phones, your devices, unless you got neighbors who have portable chargers and how first and foremost, nah, we not about to do that.
How dare you?
Almost 3 weeks in the dark. You got robbers, you got homeless people, you got all type of folks that already are on the outs struggling, probably in way worse conditions than they are. Looking at this, like this could be an opportunity. This could have turned into some real bad shit. And like my prayers go out to the missing person. But you telling me that as much money as you guys make a year, as intelligent as you are, you had absolutely no answers for this for 2 weeks plus. The only thing that you can give me is a freaking credit. Yeah. We beyond an investigation at this point. I need way more than that. Some people need to be fired. Now I can say, look, you can't predict the storm. Mother Nature is not owned by Pepco or the gas. The government cannot control or rule the atmosphere. So whatever happens from that happens from that. But you definitely know how to facilitate better conditions in case of emergencies like this. It's like, all right, if I'm a governor or a mayor and I'm in a town or a city where I know that we are prone for earthquakes, I'm gonna do things that's gonna at least give people a fair shot to survive the aftermath. So there's not so much property damage. You don't lose too much. And even if you do, we have certain programs and things in place that ensure that the people are at least taken care of. They know that we are there. We have emergency teams. We have it just sound like when I saw the story, y'all just dropped the ball completely. Y'all really didn't have nothing prepared for this. Yeah, we're gonna need more than just a credit. I thought this was ridiculous. You got people out here hurting, starving, fearful. How do you sleep at night? I mean, like candles, of course, but still, you. Some people probably lost their homes because of the flooding and all that. Like, come on, man. And then another thing is the insurance companies. To my insurance companies, I'm gonna need y'all to do something with the way you treat your customers. I know because you got property insurance, you got home insurance, you got car insurance, and you got insurance for shit that you shouldn't even like. Insurance for losing a sock is crazy, but you ain't got insurance or you don't cover conditions that's not man-made. That should have been number one priority. At least my eyes. That's the one thing nobody can control or predict. I'm gonna need y'all to do better. Because to me, this whole story, ever since it started, all I can think is this is another way, this is more proof of them showing you how much they really don't give a damn about you, me, or the next person. All they care about is themselves because they ain't the ones that's in the environment or the conditions that you're in. That's it. That's all. I hope everybody bounces back better than before. I hope this makes y'all stronger as a community. Um, I hope this sheds the light on y'all government and makes them do better by y'all. And yeah, I wish y'all the best. I'm out. But yeah, be easy, be blessed out there.
The flow insane, take my spot, so the range. Shoot my shot with perfect aim. Third degree, that perfect flame. Ain't no sleep, that's the game. Oh, so southern, that's the slang. When they see me, that's the main. Chasing checks and fly like planes. Big old stick, I bought a cane. Flick my wrist and bought the ring. I'm so boss, we're not the same. Paid the cost and kept the change. Now I'm walking Hall of Fame. And I reside in the cloud. Grand wishes, with these bitches, taking pictures.